What's up? Yeah, I just got back on the phone myself. Girl, I gotta tell you something what happened. I was in church on Easter Day, girl. Some strange stuff happened that usually don't happen. I had to do a speech on Easter Day too. That was fun while it lasted. Tell you the truth, my speech was on Passover on Easter Day, and everybody else was doing a speech on Easter itself. But I had to do a speech on Passover only because of the fact Passover was the day before Easter, so I had to do something on Passover to make it interesting. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. Girl, something crazy happened while I was in church. Leandre Thompson's stepdaddy named Mr. Cobb shouted with pride by him saying, she touched him. He don't lost his mind. I know what he's talking about, but that's some lost off the chain stuff he said because really when you fall on somebody, that's not like you trying to touch nobody no ways, really. Yeah. See, I was walking in some heels. I had on my heels. I had more heels since 2007. So that's why when I was walking in heels on Easter Day, it wasn't right for me. And the way he said he acted like he's proud that I was about to fall on his stepson or something. That was an accident, though. After I did my speech about Passover, the preacher said something funny to make me and everybody else laugh. And he made himself laugh, too. It was related to me having a long speech instead of a short speech because I made him think that it was going to be short since it's one page and a few more lines on the second page. Yeah. And then that was it. But to the preacher, my Passover speech was long because each kid had a short each speech. But it was my way of spreading the gospel to the people in the church. And the preacher himself said that people in the church needed to hear that. I told the preacher, I know that's right. Now back to the part where I was about to follow on Leandre Thompson in the church. Girl, I was laughing and wasn't looking where I was going. And Harry lost my balance while I'm walking to go sit down too. And the thing is, I had to balance myself with almost all my fingers on his leg close to his knee to keep from falling on him. Yeah. I had on heels for the first time in a long time. And then the last time I had on heels was 2007, 8 years ago. The best thing about it is, at least, I show respect for Leandre by saying to him, uh-oh, excuse me. Yeah. I sure did. Well, at least I didn't fall all the way on him, and that's for sure. That would have been embarrassing. LOL. Yeah. That little incident probably was going to happen anyway because twice I felt like it was trying to happen when I was turning from my left passing by him. But when I was turning from my right passing by him, that's when I suddenly halfway lost my balance. And the weird thing about it is, it was me losing my balance towards my left side of me, which was causing me to lean on him in a halfway falling position. Lean on me! Laughing out loud. Yeah, all this happened because I took a sharp right turn without balance. Shoot, I walk better than that when I don't wear heels. And I'm for real, too. Mm-hmm. So you can walk in heels good, huh? I wasn't practicing no ways because I figured since it wasn't real skinny heels, I could handle it. But it was still a problem because of the way I turned the corner after I did my speech on Passover. All I'm used to is wearing flat shoes or else shoes with a very low heel on it. Not heels that's 2 inches or higher. That's my problem walking in high heels. I wouldn't be surprised if he was hoping something happened between me and him while we are sitting together on the front row on the left side of the church. But we were sitting on the right side of the first row bench with enough space between us to fit someone else between us. It's like Leandre and me was both king and queen or something sitting in the front of the church. All we needed was a throne for us to sit in with a crown on our head. That would have been royalty for us right there. Oh yeah, we would have had to wear designed robes to represent royalty too. Yeah, sometimes I wish they would have something like that going on in church. about, Church Crush having a competition and yeah. But I don't know. He's 16 and he's shy, so he probably wouldn't want all that to be recognized all that big time. Judging by the fact he said on the same road with me, I feel like there was like some kind of sign he wanted to show the church he could be a man. I'm showing the church I could be more of a woman than I probably look. I look like a girl, but I could show my real status of a real woman, which I am a woman. So that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But I had two thoughts in my head when his stepdaddy, Mr. Cobb, said that. She touched him. I'm like, yeah, you better be glad that I am not a dangerous person. Because if I was, I would have did the real deal that real sex freaks really would do with kids. Like go for the private parts. Something I don't even do to kids. Because it ain't my style. He ever remind me falling on him. I know what he's trying to say. That's the first thing that came to my mind. That he trying to call me something that I'm not when he said it like that. Shoot, he just don't know why he focusing on me trying to see if I'm dangerous. He need to go find out if some other woman is trouble. Because he could be trying some other woman for all he know. And he'll never worry about me so much. Yeah, worry about me for I'm a real woman. I don't do stuff like that because I got my own kids. And I'm a good parent too. Shoot. Sometimes be step parents ain't no good. Be trustworthy sometimes. So he keep doing that, making me think he gonna make me think of him as some kind of a child freak. Keep it up. Because I ain't never heard nobody shout nothing like that when I'm following somebody in my lifetime till Easter Day. Shoot, yeah, shoot. Much as Leandre Thompson seems to be attracted to me, they better hope he don't be attracted to a real ass behind sex freak. A real sex freak, but I went for his private parts, and there he is, no longer the cool kid he is now still. So anyway, we both showed the church we could be manable and have respect for each other. Yeah, he show respect to me, and I show respect to him. That's the way we supposed to be. The only thing different, we ain't no boyfriend and girlfriend. All we are is just church people going to church. I think we need to sit together more often on the same bench in the church. And in the front of the church is a good thing. Folks can watch us all they want to. We ain't gonna do nothing crazy that they might think. People are on alert for bad people that don't know how to be trusted around kids. That's what that is. But how can they think that about me anyways? If they are thinking it, how can they think that about me? Because I got my own kids. They just grown-up kids living with me because they ain't on their own yet. And for one thing, they're still in high school. Because of the state law saying they're growing while they're teenagers. The age that they are. 18 and 16 going on 17. That makes me feel like, shoot, they really ain't really all that grown up unless they're on their own. But because of the state law made it like that, that's cool. To me, it's cool. Give teenagers a chance to grow up a little faster. So that they won't be so dependable on their parents when they're really close to being on their own. So that's, to me, cool. If you think about it, it's probably the best thing that ever happened. Tell you the truth, I think they're all crazy. Trying to talk about somebody who ain't got nothing wrong going on. Because that sounded to me trying to call me something I'm not. He been watching my video that's really cool. Throwing hands at folks that are like real child molesters and child predators. Shoot. Predators have a profile anyways. Shoot, they do. I heard about this stuff on TV. They had little clips of it inside that movie that I was watching. Student seduction is what I was talking about. I had to think about the title because I've been watching a lot of movies with titles I don't pay attention to. Excuse me. Shoot, yeah. When I see Leandre cool with that, always. Yeah, his cousin's passing by me now in this silver car. They live in 400 block, they sure do. They was in church on Easter Day too. They probably like me and Leandre Thompson sitting together. Cause shoot, those boys that live in 400 block, they the ones shouting out Leandre's girl. Someone saying Leandre's girl home now. And you know what? I've been calling Leandre's girl since February the 8th, February 15th, February 22nd. So did. March the 1st and March the 8th too. The last time it was called Leandre's girl. Believe me, they still saying it too. I don't hear it much as I do now since I told Leandre Thompson his cousins in 400 block over here in Jack Allen been talking about me, calling me his girl. I think he a little bit shocked because I brought it to the light around his sisters and friends, and I guess he didn't really want them to know. He should be ashamed, shoot. Hey, baby. Hey. Uh-huh. What's up, Nikki? Uh-huh. Yeah. You'll be all right, girl. You will be all right. Mm-hmm. It's all good. Uh-uh. That's what I had two thoughts in my head. I just told you the first thought about Mr. Cobb, what he probably thinks of me, just because I fell on his stepson almost. Shoot, I fell on Leandre Thompson. I've been feeling sad, thinking I hurt him without meaning to. At least I got balance, but it like to be in no balanced situation for me. Yeah, you know what I mean. They just don't know I'm the best girl he could ever meet in the church. That's what he need, a church female. Shoot, that's what I need, a church male. Only thing different, he's just still a boy. He got 2 years before he turned 18. The fact we sat by each other, which was cool to me. I feel like we should do that all the time. Like I said, I felt excited on the inside. Oh, I saw him at the corner of my eye, staring at me from head to toe. He didn't know I can dress that good. I was dressed to kill, girl, Easter Day. I do. I don't dress up on Easter Day. I used to stay home on Easter Day. I haven't been to Easter church. I haven't been to church on Easter Sunday since my own kids was little. And then do Easter speeches. So my daughters don't got too grown to be doing that kind of stuff. One of them came, the other one never did make it. So I usually don't be there. I used to be home. But my mom has been getting up to me about not coming to church on Easter Day. Because I go every other time but Easter Day. I guess because I feel like I want to overdress and look good and everybody else dressing up like it's fashion show time or something. And church shouldn't have to be about dressing to kill. Like we got a fashion show going on or something. Some people probably scared to come to our church because they think our church too dressy. I come to church looking casual, trying not to make our church seem like it's too much for dressy people. Everybody shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable coming to church looking casual. Besides, God ain't looking at how we dress, no ways. He's looking at how our hearts are, how our souls are, and our minds. I come in there trying to give God my all. Shoot, me and Leandre got so much in common till it seems kind of strange nobody hardly recognize us doing such good things in church. Sometimes they look at us, but they don't pay attention to us, trying to see we looking at each other. That's what they're doing. They ain't studying about what we're doing in church for God. So we both working in church for God. I gotta tell you this right here. I almost forgot. Then I'm gonna get to that part about what else I think Mr. Cobb was thinking. That's a second thought of what I was thinking about him. What I was gonna say before I jump into that little piece right there. I was thinking in my head that March the 8th was the day Leandre Thompson and his brothers and sisters didn't come to church. That's the same day I didn't get a chance to sing in the choir either. I had no idea he was in my neighborhood over here in Jack Allen. In my hood, at a party, 400 block was throwing a party. They're cousins. They live at 403. I could see it from here. They hadn't too long passed by me when I was staring going that way. Looking from the left, looking from the right to the left. Yeah, girl, shoot. His cousin be driving a silver car said, dressed all up today. So I dressed up today. That's what he said. I didn't want to look back because I felt like he got the word. He needed to worry about his woman. He living with. So I was worried about me. You know what I'm saying? I was only dressed up because I never dressed to kill like I should in church because I don't want to feel like I'm going there like I'm trying to have a fashion competition or something. That's why. Girl, you know what I mean? It's always the same thing. I try to dress plain because I don't want to feel like I'm overdoing it. Some of the people that's kin to me don't come because they don't have a lot of fine dress-up clothes. And so they just dress up like they going to school, which is good because it's better to go to church than to never go. And don't worry about being so dressy. Even the preacher said, don't worry about being so dressy. Get you a few outfits that look dressy and still go to church. Don't worry about being too dressy. Don't worry about the fact you don't have a lot of clothes that look good in. Don't worry about the fact you don't have money put in the church. Touch the basket and you'll get blessed for abundance and finances too, if you're broke. Shoot, I'm definitely gonna be broke this Sunday because I just spent my last change to put in church that I had stashed. I was waiting to put it in church so I can get a blessing. My last is what I got, and I spent it and put it in church because I want to get blessed. So that's good. Hoping I can have me some money again later to put in church. It don't be a lot like I wish, but it's better than something than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like now I gotta come to church to touch the basket this coming Sunday, which is a week from Easter date. Because Easter just passed 2 days ago. Yeah, girl. That's right. Now back to the part of Mr. Cobb. What I'm thinking that he was probably thinking because he don't see my videos that I was doing to throw hands at child molesters and child predators. So that means a person should be able to have fun with a kid without any sexual contact. Sexual contact would be like you putting your hands on their private parts, like I was trying to say a little bit earlier before I jumped into another subject. Because I'm trying to fill in what you want to answer and ask questions about, which is cool. But I'm telling you what I went through. I just gotta hope his stepdaddy don't be thinking crazy thoughts in his head about me, because ain't nothing gonna happen between me and his stepson that we don't need to happen. He got more of a manhood in him than most boys that his age do. And you know what I was thinking? Yeah, I think what it is. He just scared I'm gonna end up changing my mind about liking his stepson, Leandre Thompson, just for a foreign dude. It still might happen depending on how I feel. Sometimes I feel like having a foreign man might be my answer to my problem more than just dating an American black man. But I did want to share time with Leandre Thompson to make him feel good. Because when he gets 18 or 19, I really want to take him out and have a good time. The fun I want to do is so fun. It ain't got no sex involved. But, you know, every time I date a guy, he wants sex. And I just think it's going to happen between me and him when he get 18 or 19. Real sexual intercourse. Kissing and everything else. Who knows, baby making might happen, but I'm not trying to say all that. Because, shoot, I ain't trying to make him no daddy. I ain't trying to make him a daddy so fast. Girl, if I made Leandre Thompson a daddy time to get 18 or 19, I'm going to feel like he rushed into getting me pregnant if that was to happen. That's what condoms are for, but for me, I've had bad luck with condoms in my past, so I figure if I slept having sex with a condom, it's going to break just the same when we do have sex by the time he's a grown man. So, that don't mean we're going to have sex no ways if we ain't into each other by that time. That's just in case we are still into each other enough to have a fun like that, you know? I mean, we can really have fun. He like that fun, sort of loving type of guy. And he already trying to act like a man before he gets there. He have his hands in his pocket trying to show respect. I walk around with my hands by my side trying to show respect. That's cool. Shoot, some people don't know. What's happened between men probably meant to happen anyways. You never know, because I don't see girls that used to like him talking about him in a bad way. To think about it, he probably getting tired of people talking about me in a bad way in church. So that's another reason why we're trying to show everybody we can act good with each other. We ain't got nothing going on that's none good. Got that right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We are really proof that we're cool. He keeps his hands to himself, and I keeps my hands to myself. What's up, Patrice, my classmate, cuz? Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, you know it. We didn't get a chance to talk to each other on Easter Day. We so busy with the Easter program, we didn't have a chance to even say anything. I would have said something to him, but every time somebody got through the Easter speech and stuff, we was listening to everything that was going on in front of us. We was kind of like diagonal from the Easter speech where they stand there and do their Easter speeches on microphones. Mm-hmm. Not bad. Girl, I don't know. Laughing out loud. Yeah. You know, I went to high school yesterday, have my daughter find her classes, everything's for next year. Classes for 2015, 2016 school year. You know they're going to start in August, right? And right here in Georgia. So, and the schedules are supposed to arrive in June, so that's cool. So, I'm out here walking to this high school on this big old grass, passing by the sidewalk and everything, right? You know, there were some teenage boys, they was starting to shout my name. So, hey, Sandy. And the other teenage boy said, that's Shira Mama. Yeah, the other boy said, that's Shira Mama. That's my youngest daughter I got. Yeah. They ain't saying nothing about Delilah, but I'm her mama too. They don't know Delilah. They just know my daughter Shira. My oldest daughter Delilah. My youngest daughter Shira. Yeah. Fun part about it, at least they're really growing up so fast. One of them slightly shorter than me, but she's about to catch me. That's my oldest daughter. And my youngest daughter, she's taller than me. Yeah, she my height. Matter of fact, after a while, she be taller than me, my youngest daughter. She's already taller than her sister, so people think she's the oldest when she's the youngest. So she's the baby girl, because I ain't had no more kids after her yet. And my oldest daughter, she's the oldest. But slightly short. People think she's the youngest because of her height. That's so weird. Yeah. The teenage boys in high school talking about, what you doing at school? Trying to look for a class or something? And the other boy started laughing. Then I said, no. He said, you act like you still in high school. He said, I'm looking for my daughter Shira, so we can find her classes. Then later on came back through there trying to see where my daughter went, because I had don't see her to come to the front office and everything so we can get her classes set up, but she wasn't there yet, so I went to the gym, passing right by them a second time trying to get to the side I'm supposed to go on. I came back through there trying to see how my daughter made it through there, because that's where they said she was going, but she wasn't there yet. So I came from the gym and went back to the high school area where she was supposed to be at. And so she was in high school, and I came back through there to go inside the building. I heard them boys talking about, oh man, she won't talk to us. Y'all got that right, shoot. That's what I thought in my head. I don't know them, I don't know their age. I'm all crazy about Leandre Thompson only. Besides, I would be wrong if I break his heart. I don't want to break his heart. He got a crush on me anyways. I'm his church crush. He's got a crush on me. Matter of fact, if he didn't have a crush on me, I wouldn't care less. What's up, neighbor?
Hey, how are you?
All right. Hey, baby. Girl, I slept late.
You did a beautiful day.
I know that's right. I'm glad too. Uh-huh. Easter Day was kind of fun. They had Easter egg hunt. I had forgot to tell you about that. You were talking about Easter egg hunt. That's why I go. And I thought about the Easter egg hunt too. All of a sudden when you brought it up. It was fun. I wasn't able to watch all of it. Me and my girl, we was talking on the step porch step. Church porch step, what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm sweating out here, girl. Got sweat all on my face. Made my face shine like crazy. For one thing, it's in the afternoon, it ain't morning time. You hear them chickens crowing in my background, huh? Girl, Fitzgerald, Georgia got chickens crowing all over the town, all day. They start in the middle of the night and till it get night. They start in the middle of the night before daybreak and they be going on. And then after, yeah, they start before daybreak. And then after, and that's before sunrise. The chickens be crowing before sunrise in the middle of the night before it get daybreak. Then they stop crowing after sunset because it be nighttime. Shoot, that's why we always have a chicken festival every year on the Shamrock Week. Feeds are full of chickens. That's why you hear some crowing in the background there. It'll be alright. Sun's going down slowly. But I'm hot out here too. Shoot. Girl, I sweat like a man when I sweat. Sweat right now, I can burn fat out here. We ain't have to do nothing but sit in the sun and sweat. But I rip my fat out better when I work out, and that's the truth. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I keep daydreaming about how much. If I break his heart, I'm going to feel bad, Leandre Thompson. That's why I was trying to wait till they get 18 or 19 and go out. And we won't have to have no sexual intercourse unless he want to. But at least I know how it feels to have a sex with a teenager man. Yeah, at least I know how it feels to have sex with a teenage man. Because he'll be 18, grown man. Or else I'll wait till he's 19, grown man. Yeah. The thing about his cousins be tripping on that 403. They need to stop. They talking about, they swear when I come out the house going to the trash can over there, which is on the side of my house, sort of, but diagonally still, I can see it from here on my front porch. I hear this boys talking about, she looking for Leandre. Man, y'all need to quit. I ain't looking for Leandre. I know he don't live in my hood. If he was, I wouldn't be trying to look for him, but I'd be glad to see him and wave and stuff like a real neighbor. But he doesn't live in Jack Allen apartments, townhouse apartments. I don't even know where they live, and I ain't trying to know. Because he ain't nothing but a minor, and if he wanted me to know, he'll tell me so. And I ain't asking him where they live either, because I'm not trying to be a stalker. Let the stalkers do that. Shoot, he knows where I live. That's what makes it interesting. He don't know where I live because they rode through him the church van and the church bus and his uncle's truck. Then his cousins live at 403. They can see from here. They have their windows jacked up how they can see out the door every time I come out front door. So quite natural, they gonna know where I live. His mom and still dad knows where I live, which is cool with me. Ain't got no problem with that. Shoot, for somebody like me that he got a crush on, I ain't worried about them knowing where I live. They need to know where I live, but I ain't worried about where they live, though. Because they move all the time. I was moving all the time. I'm getting tired of moving. I'm just trying to stay over here as long as I can. Don't get put out or nothing. Because over here, if you break rules, you get put out. Apartments like that in Fitzgerald or anywhere. It ain't just Jack Allen apartments. It's like that in Bridge Creek apartments. It's like that in the project housing. It's like that in Collins Squares apartments. I assume every apartment in Fitzgerald, Georgia has their rules. And if you don't abide by them, you can get put out. So I always be careful. Because I really do like it over here in Jack Allen apartments. I really do. That's why I don't mind the church boy named Leandre Thompson, knowing I live in a nice neighborhood. Even a guy named Michael Thomas tells me, my neighborhood over here look like Beverly Hills. We both started laughing while we were riding through here. Because his friend from the car wash drove me and my girl home because we needed a ride so bad, toting that heavy stuff. And we needed a ride because we didn't want to break nothing we were buying. And we live a long way from downtown. 25 minutes from the library and 30 to 35 minutes from Harvey's, which is where we had came from the beginning. Yeah. I never seen Beverly Hills neighborhood before, but he have. He drives semi-trucks. He get a chance to see everything. That's how I know that it's cool townhouse apartment, so yeah, girl, you know how it is. Hold up. Let me see what time it is on my phone. Okay? Oh, I'm sweating on my phone, y'all. This ain't gonna work. $6:17. Girl, it's so hot out here. I'm about to get ready to go in the house. Well, I gotta go. It's so hot, I'm sweating. I just want to tell you what happened, that's all. I ain't want to be no heartbreaker and stuff like that, because if I be a heartbreaker, I'm going to feel bad, so I'm trying to keep it together. I mean, shoot, I waited a long time on Mr. Right as it is, so I feel like sometimes it's best just keep on waiting. I mean, he might be the breakthrough for me to get Mr. Right. This right here ain't no accident for nothing. Serious. Hold up. I was just trying to see what's going on. That's all. Girl, hold up. I gotta wipe my phone. I'm sweating. Yeah, hold up. Goodness. Girl, I'm sweating so hard. I gotta go in the house. I'm serious. hmm I'm a heartthrobber and a heartbreaker. I just want Leandre Thompson to know that. He'll let me know if I'm breaking his heart because he gonna show a sign. Just like he gonna let me know when he trying to break my heart because he gonna show a sign. We're Aries. I discovered he's an Aries and I'm Aries. We're both born in March. We're just 6 days apart. That's all. So that makes us 50-50 together on relationships if we had a relationship together. So that's cool. I've always wanted to know what it feel like to have fun with somebody with the same type of zodiac I am. I'm thinking, dear, I gotta wait till I'm more ready, and I want to save money to have fun too when I go out with him, because I don't know which way it's gonna go. I don't know if he's gonna be the one to take me out, or I'm gonna be the one that's gonna take him out on a date. Yeah, girl. You know what? You know what's cool about me being his church crush, which is why he calling me his girl all over town. Starting in the church and starting in my neighborhood to the point he got all over town. Which I wouldn't be surprised if it ain't at school being known, but I really wouldn't care. Who knows? Me being classified as Leandre's girl could be the best thing ever happen. And you know what? Because he's a church boy, I'm proud to know that with a church boy like him, that's about to be a man soon, I realized I didn't have to do anything with him to be his girl. That's what I call true love. I didn't have to have sex with him. I didn't have to kiss him. I didn't have to get pregnant by him. I didn't have to have a baby from him to become his girl. It's like cool being the girl of a church boy. And I want to feel that way when he's an 18-year-old man. So I can say that it's cool being the woman of a church man. Right now, he's a boy, so I'm classified as his girl. But when he turns to a man, I'll be classified as his woman. That's cool with me. And you can't hurry love. And you know what I was about to say? I realized if he's still a virgin, he better stay one till he gets married. I'm serious. I wouldn't feel right trying to take his virginity if he was a virgin. I wasn't too happy when I lost my virginity at 25 either, because I was single. But at least I stayed with the guy and had 2 girls by him. Now they don't turn to young, grown women because they're late teenage, required them to be classified as grown according to Georgia state law as of today. So, yeah, serious. LOL, laughing out loud. hmm Being a heartthrobber is what I am. I'm a heartthrobber to him now because, girl, you just don't know. Be staring at me all the time in church. I don't care. I don't mind. I look back at him. At least we ain't going too far with each other. And you know what else? This the funny part about it that I want to make you laugh. So you might as well get ready to LOL. Laugh out loud. Because his stepdaddy makes me think, shoot, if I was a crazy behind woman and a sex freak for his stepson, no, he ain't 18-year-old grown man yet. These are the things that grown folks would do if they want to with a kid. Show their private parts just to get some sexual attention. And I ain't crazy like that, never will be. I wouldn't even feel right showing my naked behind to a boy. Shoot, I can't even feel comfortable all the time if a man that I'm not even married to trying to see me naked, because how do I know he ain't gonna try to make me out to be some kind of sex freak or a sex pot? And knowing that he's a man, because you don't feel comfortable showing yourself to a man that you're involved with because you don't know if he really likes you enough to be involved with you for life. Then if he's willing to make you mad to break it with him, that's just something he been on said about you and seeing you naked and all, sharing you and everybody else, knowing about it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Sometimes I feel like it's better that, I wouldn't feel comfortable showing him me when he gets 18 years old and a grown man. Showing my body parts. I don't know how he gonna feel when he get 18 and grown, but shoot, I know how I feel. I be feeling tense just to let a man see me naked so fast that we ain't gonna be showing each other our body parts so fast unless we really gonna get engaged or married. Even though I done been that way before when I'm single, and yeah, I was tense when I first got seen naked by my boyfriend. Shoot, I'm talking about my gangster boyfriend when I used to date one back in the past. Then my third boyfriend that I recently left alone 3 years ago. Yeah, shoot. But gangsters and thugs, you have to be actually having sex with them and getting pregnant by them and having their babies and stuff for them to want to call you their girl. That's what I call weird. Why can't they just be like that as a friend without spending sex just to make you their girl? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. It seems crazy, but it's true. You know what I mean? We're both women. Shoot. That's the problem now. Yeah. Yeah, Leandre's cousins done came back. Yeah, Leandre Thompson's cousins. They went shopping, buying groceries, and clothes look like. I know it's food and everything. I'm sweating so hard, girl, my neck's sweating on. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that hot sun gone. Up under that gray cloud for a little while. It's about to start showing again, so guess I'll be getting up out this chair after a while. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, do Leandre's mother be telling her kinfolks of their 403 about me? Because one time when I was coming outside, I heard that female lady was talking about me, talking about she looked like she looking for Leandre Thompson. I ain't looking for Leandre, lady. Well, I look like looking for a boy. We can't go out and have fun together. We might well have fun if he came out here and stay on my porch and we play tic-tac-toe or bingo or talk and rap and do a song on a video for us to put it on YouTube. But I don't even think he got the guts to even do that. But he's shy, and I don't blame him for being shy. Because when I was his age, I was shy only because I was a virgin until I got 25 years old. But I don't know if he's still a virgin. Virgins always be shy. Some of them just be tomboys or whatever. Them girls be tomboys. They don't act real shy, but they be kind of shy while they're a virgin. Because I was a tomboy and a virgin. But I had my mind stayed on, I want me a boyfriend. Time I graduated, and I did. I got me a boyfriend time I graduated. I ain't no problem with that, that's for sure. Being attractive is all it takes. I reckon Leandre probably glad he's a fine man. I know I'm glad he's fine. If he wasn't fine, shoot, I wouldn't even be stunned about trying to be nice to him and buying him stuff for his birthday. I'm buying him for his birthday because he called me his girl. That's a cool way to go about it. Yeah, shoot. Yeah. I was worried about things for a minute. But I don't want to break his heart. That's why I hope I can go out with him when he get 19, or else let him take me out when he 18-1. But I want to take him out when he 19. Whichever way it goes, I just want to make it right. I don't want to make him lose interest in me by the time he gets grown enough to take me out. Or grown enough for me to take him out, that is. Girl, I don't care about them people in that church getting jealous because we look good together. We show in the church we can get along fine. We don't need all these complaints. And not everybody cool like we are. Some people rub it in and show the whole church they going together, but we ain't showing all that stuff. We just being nice to each other like we should be. That ain't too much to ask. For them, it might be too much to ask because they're crazy. I'm serious, though. I'm alright. I'm gonna be alright. They try to figure me out in a bad way and don't know how to figure me out. See, a lot of people try to figure me out, but they can't even figure me out because they could. They wouldn't be trying to judge me the wrong way. And if DeAndre Thompson still there, don't watch out. I'm gonna figure he trying to judge me the wrong way. Shoot. Shoot, yeah. He just scared me to leave his stepson for a fireman. Reason why he trying to rub it in. He want to exaggerate, trying to say I'm sitting closer to his stepson, but I wasn't. Still spaced out. His stepson want to know why in the world his stepdaddy and see DeAndre Thompson. I'm talking about him, right? He probably want to know why in the world his stepdaddy and his mom and his sisters and stuff trying to, well, one of his sisters and stuff try to make stuff wrong. I don't know if they kind of fond of us going together or not, but we ain't going out. We can't because he ain't even grown yet. I don't know. I wonder sometimes they thinking something that ain't cool, so he getting tired of them being judgmental in a negative way because I'm not what they trying to probably figure me out to be. So I hope that maybe somehow they get their acts together and stop saying stuff that ain't cool because it's not cool. Well, if he is attracted to a female that is really better than what they think. And they may think good of her when she might be really the bad troublemaker compared to me. I'm the good one. Girl, I'm a Georgia Peach girl. I'm sweet as peaches. How can you say that he's going to make a mistake when he already made a mistake? He ain't going to make it now. And the fact that he already made one saying that in church, trying to exaggerate, man, his stepson. And man, he must want me to turn his stepson to a man real fast. I ain't no hurry to turn me to a man. Shoot. He can stay a boy. He need to enjoy his boyhood anyways while he's still a boy. Then when he turn to a man, enjoy his manhood. I'm not in a hurry for him to turn to a man just because I'm a woman. And he's a boy. That's not even my style. I'm not in a hurry to change him. He need to stay a boy and enjoy his boyhood. Then when he turn to a man, enjoy his manhood. That's just as simple as that. But of course, you know, people like them wouldn't think that way, so they better start thinking wise. I mean, it's better to think good about a good person than to think bad about a good person. Because the worst thing that could happen to DeAndre, he could be attracted to a bad woman that appears good, and they going to think good about her, watch, so I tell you. She might be the worst woman he could ever be attracted to. I can't explain it. I just hope he never meets anybody worse than I ever seen him to meet. I mean, yeah. I'm getting tired of people trying to throw hands about me and him too in church. Girl, I walked in church one time, some lady was talking about me and DeAndre because that's the day him and his brother wasn't there to light candles as acolytes. They put me out the choir, told me because I didn't come to choir rehearsal, I couldn't sing that Sunday. That's March the 8th. We both didn't get a chance to pray for God in church that day. He wasn't there and I was. So since he wasn't there to light candles, they decided to make a rule in one day to me because I didn't come to choir rehearsal, I couldn't sing on Sunday morning. I thought that was just a break. Along with DeAndre having a break. Him and his brother Jerome. They both had a break because they was in my neighborhood, like I said earlier in the video. So, to me, that was trying to prove to me that I didn't need to even worry about that day. That was just my day to watch them in the choir sing then. But, of course, there was a boy and a girl lighting candles in their place, so that's interesting. Yeah. It's like we're connected up some kind of way in God's eyes. The day he didn't get a chance to do anything because he wasn't there. Him and his brother wasn't there to light candles. I didn't get a chance to even sing that day. They probably thought I did get a chance to sing when they wasn't there, but I didn't get a chance to sing when they wasn't there. Then when he's there, I get a chance to sing. That's why I said we're connected in God's eyes in some ways. So how can the people I just mentioned in this video judge me and him in a bad way? Yeah, because me and him wasn't in church. They were talking about me and him like they crazy in church. Well, it ain't my fault he got a crush on me. It ain't my fault that I'm attracted to him. He may be attracted to me too. Since, you know, we both active in church for God. There's nothing wrong with two godly, holy people trying to have fun together. I think the problem is the people in the church when they started criticizing us. We ain't doing nothing crazy. Believe me, we was it have been talked about by now. And her, and you know, with him being a youngster and all, he's gonna talk a lot. Yeah. Girl, if he was a virgin for real, which I don't know, and I ain't worried about if he is a virgin, because if he is, I'd rather marry him before we have sex. I don't want to feel bad. Girl, when I thought about the fact he could be a virgin and might try to pit me to become his first lover, I was worried. I was wondering for a minute. I was like, I don't want to hurt him. To me, having sex with him out of marriage, knowing he might be a virgin was crazy. Would be crazy. Because right now, I'm thinking he might be still a virgin like I was. I stayed a virgin until I got 25 years old. But I don't know about Leandre. He might be still a virgin. But you know how it is. You can't really never tell. I really ain't trying to focus on that till he get 18 and grown and we go out and we talk about when he started having sex, because I'll be glad to tell him again when I started having sex in reality, which is already said on my video. I'm not ashamed to tell when I first started having sex. Because some women start earlier than I do. Yeah, being 25 and starting to have sex is cool. At least for me it was, but I don't know about nobody else. Yeah. That's why I said if he is a virgin, I'd rather just marry him before we have sex, and then if we don't get along too hot, we can get a divorce. But you know what, like my friend, Miss Kathy Glenn said, that go to my church, she from Florida. According to 1 Corinthians something, I forgot the chapters and the verses, but she says in 1 Corinthians about people that get married, their first husband or their first wife will always be their spouse till the day Jesus come back. No matter if they do get a divorce and marry somebody else. Second. So, you know how it is. I didn't say me and him was meant to get married, but we could fit in. That's on him, though. Some younger guys like older women. I'm middle-aged, so that's cool. Sure enough is. Being middle-aged ain't never hurted me at all. And I'm for real. I'm about to go in a minute. A few minutes. Sure enough. Girl, you know it. I really want to show you how to have a good time when you get 18 or 19. I don't want to feel like we ain't doing anything to have fun together when we go on a date. And we meant to go out more than once to have fun, because how can I have fun all in one day? We'd be too tired to enjoy ourselves if we have fun all day, all night. It's always we're going to have fun 2 times in order to fulfill what I want to have fun with him doing. Like we need to go eat out, we need to go to a movie, we need to go roller skating if you know how, we need to go bowling if you know how, that kind of stuff. That's the stuff I'm talking about. If I had my act together, I'd get my car fixed and I'd take him for a ride and sightsee and talk. But that's on him. So he might even have a ride his own self by that time. I don't know nothing about what Leandre gonna do. He might come pull and take me out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That dog gonna get hit, keep standing though. That's my neighbor across the street. That dog standing in the way. He stared at me. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if it's she or he. My girls, they know the difference between females and males when it comes to animals. I have a problem with that unless I see their private parts. That's the only way I know. He turned around and got the road now. Yeah. So much for the fun we talked about today. Yeah, I knew I was going to call you. I had to tell you. This is so funny. Yeah. Girl, I got to tell you my secret confession while I'm online talking about Leandre. Because I won't be talking about Leandre no more unless something exciting happen. But I don't know if I'm going to be on telephone putting it online that much. But if I had to, I would, just to enlighten everybody else that you can have fun with a young teenage man. And that there's no hurry to have fun before it gets there. So, well, okay, girl. I got to get ready to go after a while. Hold up, wipe my phone up again, okay? Alright. I'm going to get ready to go in a minute, okay? Yeah. I'm going to have to go. Okay, it's hot out here. I got to wash my face. Get my sweaty face back looking smooth and no shiny looks. That's right. Okay, bye.
You need to clean out the van.
So much for that conversation.